Hi, YouTube. This is Damn D Live News, and cut the music off. YouTube, I just want to highlight Mr. Skinny TV. He is a content creator on YouTube, and he's not a very nice man. Before I play the clips, YouTube, I just want to give you a summary of this guy that's on the screen that is drinking and smoking and promoting violence and assault, calling hits, disrespecting people. I just want to highlight some things to you, YouTube. This older gentleman right here that's drinking and smoking. This guy has attacked innocent women, innocent black women, called these black women discouraging, disrespectful names that start with a B word, that start with an H word. Very bad names for no reason. He attacks elderly people, even though he's elderly. He's very elderly himself. He has attacked a whole community of lupus. I have made videos about this individual and I pointed out how he disrespected people with lupus. And he said that out of his own words, out of his own mouth, he said that he wants everybody that has lupus, he wants them to die. This guy has disrespected my deceased father. He had disrespected Kwame Brown's deceased mother. He said that he will pee on Kwame Brown's mother's grave. This gentleman right here. He has disrespected people's children. He has disrespected people's deceased kids. He has made fun of handicapped people as well. He has made fun of and mocked of people with disabilities. This guy is an evil man. And YouTube, it's really a shame that you allow this Mr. Skinny TV to keep performing these unkind actions on your platform. YouTube, you should reconsider removing Mr. Skinny from YouTube. He is a menace to society. He is a menace to YouTube. He brings no value. If you go through his page, all he does is disrespect people, cuss people out, drink, promote violence. Very negative old man. And what I'm about to show you, YouTube, is I'm going to play a few audio clips, which is under fair use. I am allowed to highlight things that this individual said for commentary, so I can give my opinion. That's what fair use is. Fair use is it allows me the opportunity to use people content so I can give my thoughts, my opinions, and my commentary. So under fair use, YouTube, I am allowed to comment, to give my commentary on Mr. Skinny poor behavior. Now, YouTube, what I am about to show you, well, what you're about to listen to, YouTube, is Mr. Skinny attacking this innocent young boy right here. This innocent young man. Oh, excuse me. This 50-year-old man right here is about to attack and diminish this young man character for no reason. So YouTube, I am going to display and play back some of the very discouraging things that Mr. Skinny said about this young man. Fair use. Fair use. Fair use.
Just one look at this little motherfucker, you know he's a scammer.
Wow. So YouTube, Mr. Skinny, a 55-year-old ex-convict that spent 11 years in jail, that is promoting violence. He is advocating that this young innocent man right here is a scammer. And why YouTube? All because he's an African? That sounds like a hate speech to me. Mr. Skinny is also going around giving hate speeches on your platform, YouTube. I don't think that should be tolerated.
Crackhead with these here jagged edge teeth down.
That was very mean of you, Mr. Skinny.
Just one look at this little motherfucker, you know he's a scammer. Look at this here crack.
Wow, so he's a scammer? Mr. Skinny, how do you know that this young man is a scammer? Sounds like you're defaming this young man's character. Sounds like you're slandering. Sounds like you're cyberbullying. How unfortunate. How unfortunate.
Get down. This is a scamming little son of a bitch.
Wow. Wow, Mr. Skinny. Why are you saying these harsh words?
I bet you nobody don't know who the fuck he is.
Well, technically, he was on the news. Technically, this young man was on the news, and a lot of people know who he is. Unfortunately, not a lot of people know who you are. But we only know you from this individual right here. If it wasn't for this man right here, Mr. Skinny, nobody would know you.
God.
Let's play some more audio.
LaShawn Samuels is a motherfucking scammer.
Hold on, Skinny. Why are you saying these defaming things about this young man? Why are you attacking this innocent young man that has been on the news, being highlighted on the news for his academics and his great school contributions?
LaShawn Samuels is a motherfucking scammer.
Wow. YouTube, do you see how this guy is attacking this innocent young man? He's harassing and bullying an innocent young man.
And they got his fucking Cash App down there. Wow.
Is that bad, Mr. Skinny?
Look at this motherfucker. He got like biology shit written on the board and behind him.
Yes, because he's studying to be an amazing man, to be one hell of a Negro. He wants to be one hell of a Negro, Mr. Skinny. He wants to be one hell of a Negro, just like this individual right here. He's a one hell of a Negro, and he's going to be one hell of a Negro. You, sir, you're just a Negro.
And Kwame Brown, why won't you take your black ass home?
Why are you worried about where a man is spending his time? Seems very weird to me. I have some more clips.
Why he let a motherfucking scamming ass. See, that's what I hate.
Now, right here, What I am about to exhibit is Mr. Skinny giving a hate speech on Africans. This right here is a clear indication of a hate speech by Mr. Skinny.
I hate about them damn Africans, boy. All them Africans do is scam. I guarantee you any amount of money.
Wow. So he's a scammer all because he's African? He's a scammer all because he's African? That sounds like a hate speech. That sounds like discrimination. Sir, Mr. Skinny, you are a very mean man.
This scamming black son of a bitch is from Atlanta somewhere.
Wow. Why are you saying these mean things, Mr. Skinny? I can't believe what I'm hearing.
And I guarantee you any amount of money, one of them dusty ass bitches hooked them up with Kwame Brown.
Wow. Do you hear how Mr. Skinny is referring to women as bitch? Very inappropriate for an older man like yourself to be behaving in this manner, Mr. Skinny. Very poor behavior. I have more audio clips.
This here's a whole bunch of bullshit, a whole bunch of goddamn scamming rings going on.
Do you have any proof of these alleged scammers? How do you know that this innocent young man right here is scamming, Mr. Skinny?
Anybody who donated money to this little African scamming son of a bitch, you's a dumb motherfucker.
Wow. Skinny, let me give you the definition of scamming. Scamming would be if you were asking your subscribers to donate to pay for a lawyer to defend you in a case and then not using that money to pay for a lawyer. That would be scamming, sir. Scamming is when you're taking money from individuals and not using it for the purpose that it was supposed to be used for. Scamming is when you're taking somebody's money and you do absolutely nothing with it that you were supposed to do. Mr. Skinny, if my memory serves me right, you took donations to pay for a lawyer, to pay for your lawyer fees. You asked your own subscribers to donate to you to pay for your lawyer fees. But when you showed up to court, you did not have a lawyer. You defended yourself. So in all actuality, it sounds like you're the scammer because you took donations to pay for a lawyer fees that you never had. Wow. That's crazy, Mr. Skinny, that you're accusing this young man of being a scammer when you have literally scammed your own subscribers out of money to pay for lawyers that you never paid for. It's unfortunate.
I guarantee you, this motherfucker here ain't going to no damn school.
I guarantee you, you never paid for a lawyer.
None of that shit.
None of that stuff. None of it, Mr. Skinny. I have more audio as well. Let me get to the audio.
Oh. They try to find something to pull at women's heart.
No time to work out? Then you need Stealth. In just 3 minutes a day, you'll train your core, break
Strings. Because if they know if they can get them women donating them behind some shit, then they got something going on.
Just like how you have people donate to you for disrespecting other black men.
Look at this African.
Wow. What's wrong with being an African, sir?
This man is a pure scammer, man.
Wow.
Hello.
Why are you calling this young man a scammer? All because he's African? It sounds like you're discriminating. Sounds like you're prejudiced. Are you prejudiced of Africans?
Are y'all hitting that Cash App too? Thanks, B. Warmly. Hit the Cash App. He say, man, I'm just tapping in.
Wow. So not only are you giving a hate speech, you're discriminating. Now you're being a racist towards Africans.
Appreciate you tapping in, brother.
No. Let's skip that part.
Change his goddamn hat.
Let's get to another clip.
We need to do some research, y'all.
Yes, we do. We definitely need to do some research. We need to do some research to know what you actually did in 11 years in prison. I think we really need to do some research on you, sir.
As a whole.
Yes, as a whole, yes.
On this scamming ass African.
Wow. Why are you keep referring to this young man as a scamming African?
We need to see if he's somewhere on Facebook in some old woman's DM.
You seem very obsessed.
Asking for her hand in marriage so he can stay over here.
Wow. Wow, that was disgusting to say. So are you implying that Africans only talk to old women so they can get a green card and stay in America? Wow, Mr. Skinny, you are a disgusting young old man. I was gonna say very old man. Wow. Why are you saying these mean things about this young man? I have more clips.
Oh my God. Yeah, this here's a scammer. Look at this nigga's hair.
He's a scammer because of his hair? So now you're bullying this young man on his looks? You are harassing this man?
Just look. Look at this shit. He gonna end up with one of them motherfucking heads like that stupid ass nigga who always smoking weed.
That makes no sense. I don't get that joke. That's a pretty bad joke.
Plan your day accordingly.
I have more audio.
This motherfucking African. I ain't from no motherfucking Africa.
Well, you know what? I'm going to save that video clip for another video. Because he says some really disturbing things about Africans. But I want to play this one last clip.
Look. I'm going to say this right here.
Okay.
And then we're going to get off this here story.
Okay. Tell us how you really feel about this young man right here. Tell us how you really feel, Mr. Skinny.
LaShawn Samuel. I don't give a fuck about you, nigga.
Wow. Mr. Skinny, you are a mean man.
Because you took all them donations and you didn't even get a motherfucking haircut.
Mr. Skinny, you took all those donations and you didn't get a lawyer.
Kwame Brown, you should be a motherfucking shame. You just like one of them motherfucking pimps in a pulpit.
I think that's enough. YouTube, what I just exhibit to you was Mr. Skinny giving a hate speech, harassing, bullying, discriminating, being a racist, and just being a all out individual bad person. Mr. Skinny, you should not be allowed on YouTube. Your behavior should not be condoned on YouTube or any social media platform. So if you watch this YouTube, I would consider you thinking about removing Mr. Skinny from YouTube. He brings no value to YouTube. All he does is attack innocent women, disrespect people's deceased parents, make fun of people that have disabilities, make fun of people that are handicapped, attacking poor innocent men, calling them African scammers, and attacking innocent women. YouTube, Mr. Skinny, is a very bad person. And Mr. Skinny, I know you're going to try to flag this video, but under fair use, I'm allowed to use your audio to highlight some of your disgusting behavior. And I really do hope that you try to flag this, because if you tell YouTube is going to hear all the stuff that you're saying. You have to provide timestamps of the stuff that you say to YouTube. So while you're trying to flag my channel, YouTube is going to hear some of the things that you're saying, and they can watch this video and you can help me out. So in all actuality, I'm hoping that you flag me, which is not going to work, so you can bring more attention to YouTube about your poor behavior. Mr. Skinny, Mr. Skinny. You easy to beat because you stupid.